Life is unpredictable. We plan, we dream, we smile with our families. But sometimes, in just one moment, everything can change. This is the story of Michael. A story that might change the way you think about protecting your loved ones. Michael lived a simple, happy life in Toronto. He worked 9 to 5, came home to his wife Sarah, and their 2 kids, Ethan and Emma. Every evening when he walked through the door, his kids ran to hug him. Sarah would smile and say, "Dinner's ready." Michael's biggest dream was to see Ethan become an engineer and Emma a doctor. Sometimes Sarah would say, "Michael, we should get life insurance. What if something unexpected happens?" But Michael always smiled and replied, "Don't worry, Sarah. I'm young, I'm healthy. Nothing's going to happen to me. Insurance is just a waste of money." One evening, Michael was having coffee with his old friend David, who worked as a financial advisor. David said, "Mike, you need to think about life insurance. It's not about you, it's about your family. If something happens tomorrow, will they be okay?" Michael laughed and said, "Come on, man. I'm strong, I'm fine. Why spend money on something I might never use?" David looked him in the eye and replied, "That's the point, Mike. We never know. Life doesn't knock on your door before it changes." Still, Michael brushed it off. One late night, while driving home from work, Michael's car was hit in a severe accident. He was rushed to the hospital. Doctors said his treatment would take months. Maybe years. And the bills? They were in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sarah's world collapsed. Their savings were small. And there was no insurance. To cover medical expenses, Sarah started selling everything, first the car, then the furniture, then even her wedding ring. Eventually, they had to give up their home. Ethan had to leave his private school because they couldn't pay tuition anymore. One night, he asked his mom with teary eyes, "Mom, why can't I go to school like my friends?" Sarah wiped her tears and whispered, "Because Daddy is sick, sweetheart. But he'll get better, and everything will be fine." But deep inside, she knew. Life would never be the same. Michael lay in the hospital bed, looking at his children, whispering to himself, "If only I had taken insurance. My family wouldn't be suffering like this." One evening, Emma, the little girl, held her dad's hand and said, "Daddy, I don't need toys, I don't need gifts. I just want you to be okay." Tears rolled down Michael's face. He realized insurance was never about money. It was about love. A silent promise that even if he couldn't be there, his family would be safe. Months passed. Michael's health improved a little, but he could never work the same way again. David visited him and said, "Mike, if you had listened. Sarah wouldn't be working 2 jobs, your kids wouldn't have left their schools, and you wouldn't carry this guilt. Insurance isn't an expense. It's a shield." Michael lowered his eyes and whispered, "My biggest mistake wasn't the accident. My biggest mistake was ignoring tomorrow." Friends, insurance may sound boring. It may feel like a waste of money. But think about it, a cup of coffee costs $5. The monthly premium for insurance can be the same. That coffee will give you energy for an hour. But insurance will give your family security for a lifetime. If you say you love your family, prove it. Love is not just in words. Love is responsibility. So ask yourself. If tomorrow never comes for you, what will your family be left with? Will they have security? Or only regret? Insurance is not just a policy, it is a promise to your parents, your children, your spouse, that no matter what happens, they will never be left alone. Life is uncertain. But responsibility is in your hands, the choice is yours.